What's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops, and welcome back to another episode of One Piece Treasure Cruise. I was checking my channel out and realized I had never done Clash Duval. I have never shown it off before. Clash Duval has actually been a bit of a challenging raid for my teams personally, even though it's actually not a very hard raid and it's significantly easy for most people. I've always, for whatever reason, had difficulty doing it. Mostly because my Blackbeard special has been trash and super high, and I haven't really been able to deal with this raid because of it. However, we now have a decent special, not great, but a decent, so I'm going to go ahead and show it off. We'll be doing the Clash Duval Rage, which is the 40 Stamina Master today, and I will be showing off a Blackbeard team. I think Blackbeard teams, once optimized, are the best way of beating this event. Very straightforward. I myself don't have a great Blackbeard, as I've already said, but we'll be looking for a friend who has at least the same as me or better. Not that it really matters. My Blackbeard is at a 23 cooldown, so that guy right there would work fine. I don't really want this one. He's got despair resistance. You should not have despair, by the way, on Blackbeard. I don't know if you guys know that, but for sockets, Blackbeard should pretty much have bind and I think maybe cooldown or orbs, but you don't want... Yeah, this guy's good. You don't want despair. That's just the one thing you don't want. So if you're looking at the sockets, I have a lot of sockets, but as long as you don't have despair, that's fine. Everything else is not really that big of a deal. Bind can be helpful. I think this event only has... No, it does have a potential bind, but with Blackbeard, you won't ever run into it. So here's what my team comp looks like. I am running double Blackbeard. Remember, Blackbeards will give you 2.5 times attack, and they'll boost your HP by 2.25, so you're like, wow, there's no downsides, except you take double the damage, so that's the downside. As for my team, I'm running a variation of what you probably should run. I have a Marco, Golden Pound, Usopp, a Whitebeard, and a Legendary Luffy. Do I need all of those characters? No, not really. What I would recommend is double Blackbeard, maybe Monster Chopper. Essentially, instead of Monster Chopper, I am running Legend Luffy. He'll work very similar in terms of just high, well, not really similar. I mean, what I'm trying to do is I want someone whose special hits everyone, hits a lot of enemies. So actually, you could run Captain Kid would be pretty good. Except Kid doesn't do enough damage to kill all the enemies, but he would weaken them. Legend Luffy does kill them all, so I think he's actually a really great sub for this event. You could run also an Alvida for damage reduction, but once again with Blackbeard, I don't really think you need it. And just really strong strength characters is what you want to have. Whitebeard, in fact, I don't even need his special for this event. I'm just using him for his high stats. I could run my own Chopper. I don't like running him because when I run Chopper, you have negative 900 recovery. With this team, I actually have some decent recovery, which can help for stalling. I have to run Marco and Usopp because I need Marco's special. My team is not strong enough. Like, if you have a max Blackbeard cooldown, which I believe is 15. So his special maxes at 15. And then if you get 1 or 2 cooldown reductions, now you're at 14 or 13. This is a breeze. It is a joke of an event. You hardly have to stall. However, I am at 23. I gotta stall. It sucks, but I have to do it. So because I have to stall, I stall out. I can heal up with my Marco, and it's easy. I will be running the Navy ship, which is different from what we normally use. The Navy ship, if I can check that. How do I check that? I thought I could just click ship ability, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Oh, there we go. Boost shooters attack by 100, boost crew's HP by 1.5. Really, you're using it for the boost crew HP by 1.5 is all I'm using it for. You don't really need it, but more HP is good for this event, so that's why we're doing it. All right, without further ado, I've been talking way too much. Let's go ahead and check out Clash Duval. Master Duval! Our spies have returned! No mistake, those are the Straw Hat Pirates! At last. I will kill him! The man who destroyed my life! Day in and day out! I've hated him! Uh-oh, his accent started! I'll never forgive him! I've waited to kill him for so long! Flying Fish Riders! Show me where he is! Let's ride! Yeah! Look, there's a house on top of the water. Wow, let's check it out. Ha! We found you. Huh? I was going about my business one day when suddenly that man sent me to the pit of doom. Today, I get my revenge. I'll kill you, even if it costs me my life. What are you talking about, man? Don't play dumb, Blackleg. Know the extent of my wrath. I'll kill you and your friends for good measure. Okay, so the only thing that can really trip you up in this event is there are a couple characters that will despair you. You do not want to be despaired until the very end of this event. So until then, don't get despaired. This chick in the back here, she will despair you. So we'll kill her, we'll kill the one in the front, and I'm just gonna do some basic stalling here. Okay, I took care of those two ones. Really, she won't despair you until the next turn before it's her turn to attack, but don't even, I don't even risk it, because remember, despair will cut all of our HP. Oh, it'll despair one of the captains, which will get rid of his captain ability, which will then remove 2.25 of our times our HP, so we don't want that. You know, we need to keep both these guys alive. Right here, I can actually go ahead and get hit. It's not a really big deal, so I don't want to get hit by both of them, though. We do have a lot of HP to play with, but remember, we take double damage, so... Or actually, we take a lot of damage, because we take 4 times damage, because we have 2 of these captains. So, I do take a lot. This guy attacks every turn. As I said, because I don't have Monster Chopper on my team, I actually can heal up a little bit, but you see, it's only 1269, so considering how much damage these guys do, it's not really a big hullabaloo. This isn't really the guy we want to stall on too much, so I'll go ahead and take him out. I was just kind of showing off what he can do. I wouldn't recommend stalling on him with this team. This is the round where you need to stall the most. We want to take out these guys that have a little bit higher attack and do random things and leave the turtle, the crab, and the lobster for our main stalling mechanism. So let's take out this guy in the bottom right here first. Now you can see when I do have a meat orb up, I will go ahead and use a grate to get it because it is free HP or free recovery. So yeah, that's why. With double Blackbeard teams, you know, it's not you do a lot of damage actually. You just need to, you don't have to hit grates or perfects or whatever, you just do damage. So right here, I probably won't kill this guy yet, just gonna get the meat orb. I will take damage from all these guys now, it will be a lot because of the quad damage. But remember, we're gonna be waiting for Marco's special, so that's why we're not really too concerned about what's happening to us. If you're actually running double Blackbeard teams without, oh, I didn't want to do that much, oh well. If you're actually running double Blackbeard teams without Marco's special, you don't want to take that much damage here, because all the damage you take here will reduce the damage we deal at the end. The point of this team comp is that when you get hit with Despair, that counts as taking damage. And so then you can use that to activate Blackbeard's special, which does 10 times the amount of damage taken in the previous turn back to the enemy. So you take that as damage, and then you return it to the enemy, which makes this a very simple event. Now we're going to stall by just hitting 4 attacks on each of these guys, so I won't use my Golden Count Usopp, who does 6. But all the rest of these, we'll just go ahead and hit them with the old 4. The turtle has 9 HP, so you can stall on him 3 turns. I don't know the crab. The crab had 4 right there. That makes 8. We'll see how much he actually has. We'll do the math right here. I don't know. I actually don't know how much HP he has. 8. All right, well, probably 12 or 11. It's right around there. So he dies in 3 turns. You can stall on him 3 turns. I know the lobster has a little bit more. I don't know exactly how much. Maybe like a 22 or 20 or something like that. We almost got our specials up. 1 Blackbeard I don't think is enough to kill it. I do think it's actually close enough to almost beat the event, just having 1 of the Blackbeard specials. But that's assuming you're full HP, which clearly I am not. I'm way down in the 30,000 range right about now. So I'm not even close to the amount of HP you need to be at. So I have to wait for Marco's special anyways, which for me is in 5 turns. So, you know, we're still a ways off for that. Getting close, though. Getting close. I should have used Usopp Special, by the way. I totally forgot about that when I was just blabbering and talking to you guys. I should have used it earlier on. If I had used this special early, it would be up in time for the next time I do actually need it. So that was a bit of a mistake on my part. It would have saved me some damage and HP, but it shouldn't be a problem. What I'm going to do here is we need to take out the girl. The penguin actually doesn't matter. So actually, can I get it to aim? Because I do want to take out this stupid... I need to take out this guy first, and then I want to take out the girl, but it's not really working. And now the auto is all screwed up. No, but you know what? I'll have to manually do it. Oh well, let's do it. Oh my god, game. Please have mercy. Alright. I tried clicking over and over and over. Eventually we got it killed. This guy's going to boost their defense, which is going to be really annoying. This guy will change dexterity to block. They all do something random like that. I think we can survive their HP. I just need to kill off, hopefully, these two guys. I'm not sure I can, but I got some good orbs, so we'll see if our luck's in our favor. I guess not. Kind of tanky. Ow, that guy hurts. I'm actually going to have to throw the stall on now. I wasn't planning on having to stall now. Normally, I would stall the next turn. It's not going to actually matter, but I can't take any more damage. Otherwise, we will die. So, you know. It wouldn't have been a problem if I had stalled earlier on with Golden Pound Usopp during the event, but I was talking and just not paying attention, so that was my fault. But no worries. The defense is what's really keeping these guys alive. Once it wears off after this turn, we'll be good to go. So I'm not actually too concerned here. I just can't take any more damage, which is why I have to use the Golden Pound Usopp special. But all of our stuff is pretty much available and ready for us to go, so we can go ahead and finish all these guys off and quickly end this event, because I have blabbered on long enough now. We don't need to save orbs or anything like that. That's all going to be changed. Alright, so this is round 4. It's not the boss stage. I'll never forgive him. Poison Needle of Hate. So we're going to get hit by the Poison Needle of Hate, which will do damage to us every turn. Know the extent of my wrath. So what we can't have happen here is we cannot let any of those girls back there attack. Even if you stall them with Golden Pound Usopp, the very next turn they will despair your captain. So you have to kill them all this turn, which is why I highly recommend bringing someone that can do damage to everyone, like Kid, or in my case, I'll be using Legendary Luffy, which is Gum Gum Jet Gatling. This will kill all those girls in the back, as well as do damage to our guy in the front. His other thing is to change this special to orb, or slot to orb. Can't do that because I'm blocked, but that's not important. I can't wait in turns for this. That'll kill them all off. Nice. All right, so normally I would, if I had my specials not maxed yet, I would stall with Golden Pound Usopp right here, but I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy to get rid of all my block orbs. I don't want to get him below 50% HP because then he'll boost his attack, but we're going to kill him in 2 turns anyway, so it's not really a big deal here. And I will be using Marco's special next turn. Right here, I'm just looking to remove my bad orbs. And I should have hit a perfect there. I don't know why I missed. All right, now we have to go ahead and heal up. I want it for next turn when I use it against the boss, the raid boss, Duval. Oh, look at that health, 98,000 recovered. We do need to kill this guy this turn, and I want to take damage from him. I actually don't need Whitebeard special for the next turn, so I'm actually going to go ahead and use it right now. It's not needed against the boss. Blackbeard special will kill off the final raid boss, so might as well go ahead and use that right here, and let's go. All right, so we're coming into this full health against the boss. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Don't you remember yet? Go ahead, look. Take a good look at my scarred face. I've been waiting for this day. I resolved to set out to sea to kill you, but it wasn't easy finding you. Oh, the wanted posters had the wrong face. Hey, Sanji, is that like 2 peas in a pod? Oh! Why am I the only one that's a drawing? If you remember correctly, Sanji had the wanted poster when they all got new bounties, but they had the lens cap on when they're trying to take Sanji's picture, and so an artist made a sketch, a rendition of Sanji, and it looked like crap. And he was so depressed because he wanted to be this good-looking, sexy guy that all the ladies would swoon for, but he got this awful picture painting, and apparently Duval has been hounded by it because he looks just like it. Exactly how it's supposed to be me, huh? But that's what you look like. They thought they found Blackleg. What the Marines and bounty hunters did, they'd say, I found him. It's Blackleg Sanji. And I would say, it's not me. I don't even know the guy. I ain't even a pirate. Can you understand my fear? When I learned I was a target? What did I ever do to you? Give me back my life. I don't care. The one who's mad about that wanted poster is me! What do you know? The world sure is a big place, huh? Thanks to you, my life is ruined! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! You all must die! So here's the raid bus. You all must die! Funny face! Ah! This is why you don't want the despair lock. We want to take the damage. As you can see, we went from 100,000 something HP down to 25,000. So if you click on your guy, you'll see, or you'll hold it here, you'll see damage from previous turn. He did about 88,000 damage to us, technically. So that means when we use our special here, we're gonna do, if I'm right, math right, 880,000 damage. 864. You can see Duval almost died. All of his friends died in the back. And now we use the other special, and it's GG Duval. He didn't even get a chance to do anything. Just despaired us. So yeah, that is the easy way, I think, of doing this event. I make it look hard because I screwed up a little bit when I was talking to you guys. If I used Golden Powder Use Up special earlier, I would have taken nearly as much damage from the lobster and crabs, and I wouldn't have had to stall later on. But it didn't actually really matter. It didn't affect anything. I ended up stalling too long waiting for my specials. I could have saved a couple of minutes there, probably. Doggone it, you straw hats! I'll be the one to finish off this stupid whiner. You, Blackleg? Then die! Shut up! I don't want to see the cheap scribbles of that poster either. That face shouldn't exist. Conk, kick, wow, boom. Le dense. Plastic surgery shot. Boom. Oh! Hey, you guys. Who's that? Oh, it's those guys from before. It's me, handsome. No, I mean Duval. What the heck happened to his face? Oh, that's right. Sanji's plastic surgery shot, known to change faces wherever it goes. It's changed Wapple, or not Wapple, wow. It changed Duval, it changed Wanza. Wanz from, you know what, who cares? Wanz is a random no-name character. Is that him? I changed his bone structure with my plastic surgery shot. Now he can't complain. Oh, young Master Blackleg. When I woke up, imagine my surprise. You made me handsome. I can't take my eyes off myself. I get it. He's handsome. But underneath is a fool, so it doesn't really matter. Jealous, huh? Ah, No, no one said that. Well then, young master and friends, here's my snail number. Call me anytime. I'm sure to be useful. Maybe not. Sorry for all the trouble. Let's go, Rosy Life Riders! Yes, handsome! He changed his name from Duval to Handsome. Actually, just kidding. They just call him Handsome. And now they're the Rosy Life Riders. You know what? This whole little raid doesn't make sense unless you've seen it. So, you know what? Let's just move on. The big thing is my cooldown is at 23. If your Blackbeard is maxed at 15, you only have to stall on the turtles and stuff, but you don't really have to take too much damage. If any, you can kill all the characters. Just do the natural stalling. If they have 3 turns before they attack you, wait 3 turns. Just make sure to kill off the random despair girls that will despair your team. That would be a run ruiner. You can't have them despairing. You have to wait for Duval to despair you at the end. Because remember, you're not running any despair lock on this team. You cannot unlock the despair. That'll ruin the Blackbeard run. So, like that makes it really easy. You just get to the end, you despair, and you win. Or you use Blackbeard special, you get despaired, and you win. So, it's not hard. Duval will drop for you. And let's go look at all of our Duvals. Duval. Where you at, Duval? There you are at, fool. All right, so he's a shooter and driven, reduces all enemies' HP by 20%, halves damage taken for 1 turn. Anyone that reduces enemies' HP by a set amount is a character you want to keep. That is just something I've learned slowly and surely throughout the One Piece Treasure Cruise game. I don't always make smart decisions when I play this game. I've learned slowly but surely, and I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. But this is one of the ones I've kind of learned. If you have a character that reduces a flat amount of HP, keep them. They can always be useful. Duval is one of those. He is shooter, so he'll fit nicely into Strong World Ace teams. He doesn't change orbs, which is what they're known for, so it's a little bit different, but having someone reducing enemies' HP is always a good stat. He's also driven, which will help out with that the last raid boss that came around with Shiki, so he could be used there. You're gonna want to collect a lot of them. I've obviously done it a couple times right now and have a few, but not a lot. It starts at 28, which isn't a very usable special. I don't remember what the max is. Probably like a 14 or something like that. Yeah, 14. So he would come down to 14%. So, or 14 cooldown. What am I talking about there? So yeah, you'll want to get him and you'll want to work on maxing him. But that's that event. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's a relatively straightforward event with the Blackbeard. And I will try to come back next time and show you potentially a different way of doing it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time. GG.